Many unbearable hours later. Unbearable hours later.
Everyone, elephant in the room. I dyed my hair. I was tired of seeing the blonde. I do not like seeing myself blonde. Yeah, I just don't like seeing it. And it was blonde because, as you know, I did dye my hair green, but I decided to go black. I'm living my Morticia Addams fantasy because I love Morticia Addams. Hi. So yesterday, during Thursday, I was reading. I got a clip of me reading, which was, I got a clip of me reading The Circle of Terror by Very Strange. This is the 7th book in the Disney Chills, and it's getting better. We've got to the part where our main character, Silas, is at Pride Rock. So Pride Rock in this book, it's in Arizona, and it's a camp site that his aunt owns. Turns out that his aunt ended up passing away, which is super sad. And she left the camp to her brother, Silas's dad, and the family and everything. So they get there, and he meets a cook who has 2 twins, and he thinks that they're going to be best friends. They have a bird, his aunt's bird, Zazu. That's the bird's name. And then the old caretaker of, like, the keepers of the grounds, the way he was describing him reminded me of Rafiki, the character Rafiki. There's also another character in here. His name is Raf. So they're originally, like, Silas's family is originally from Kenya, and they just moved to the States. And Raf, his family, is also from Kenya. So they have, like, the comparison and everything. Silas ends up finding this box that's on here. I don't know. He hasn't opened it yet, but I presume he's going to find Scar's skin pellet. I love that in the background of this, you could see the hyenas. There's 4 hyenas. In the original Lion King 1 and 2, you know that Scar has 3 hyenas that follow him. So, yes, I am currently on page 88, about to be on chapter 9. So I didn't get to read as much yesterday. My day consisted of running in and out because the little guy wanted to go outside, then he wanted to be inside, then he wanted to go outside, then he wanted to be inside. I was also trying to read this while having a massive headache that I felt would not go away. But it finally did towards the end of the day, and I was just trying to read. Also, I had to pick up the house because the little guy decided to dump out all his toys in my living room. And I needed to do a little bit of dishes that was left over from the morning time when everyone was making breakfast and stuff and didn't decide to do their own dishes. Yeah, so that's what my day consisted of. Today, my day consisted of being an adult and calling around to different places, and I'm upset and annoyed and irritated with the system, but what are you gonna do? It's where we live. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Today's agenda is obviously to get further into The Circle of Terror. This is my physical read. My e-read is still Festergrim. I still need to read it. I am currently, I don't think I've read any more since I last updated you guys on, or y'all on Festergram. I am on page 83, 26% into Festergram. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it, but I would like to have a physical copy of Festergram. Just because I have the physical copies of the other books, and I think they're easier and more fun to read when you have a physical copy. Don't get me wrong, my Kindle is really fun. I really enjoy reading on my Kindle. I would love to read Festergram physically like I did the rest of the books, because the illustrations in it too are just mwah, and you don't get that. I mean, you get to see the illustrations in the Kindle version. They're just not magical enough for me, I guess. Like when you have the physical copy of a book. I just spent my morning, like I said, talking to people. I also was watching Dr. Becky Smothers, her YouTube channel. She's an astrophysicist, and she talks about the night sky, what you're expected to see and what you have seen. She's also breaking down some sci-fi movies. If you ever have any questions about any sci-fi movies, go ask Dr. Becky. She will break them down. And like I've had to catch up on her videos because I haven't watched like maybe 6 or so videos of hers, so I had to catch up on it. But yeah, that's what my morning has been like. A little crazy and chaotic, but it's all good. It is currently 9:26 in the morning. I still need to make breakfast for me and little guy. I might just do some bacon and eggs. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna feel like eating. I have oatmeal, but I don't think I want to eat oatmeal. I don't know. Maybe he will decide to just eat cereal. We'll see what happens. But I did kick off my vlog yesterday for Thursday. I'm trying to I don't want to do weekly vlogs because I got burnt out doing weekly vlogs because I was doing a weekly vlog and then I was uploading way too much when I lived in California, and it burnt me out, and weekly vlogs were just burning me out. So I'm going to try for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that's 5 days, technically a week. It's just broken up in the middle of the week. So my middle grade March is going good so far. I have currently read... Let me upgrade you. Oh my God, update you on my middle grade March. Oh my gosh, if I could speak, that would be amazing. I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. I have read The Rise of the Jumpies, Amal and Bound, Area 51 Files, 3 Keys, The One and Only Ruby, Galaxy Girls, 50 Amazing Stories of Women in Space, and Stowaway. I really loved Galaxy Girls and Stowaway and Area 51. Of course I did. They're the sci-fi, the space ones. I love space. As you could tell from my astronaut that's up there. Let me pan up to him. He's so cute. That's actually a black light tapestry. So if a black light hits it, he's going to glow and look amazing. I just need to get a lamp for my black light. I actually do have a black light. I just need to get a lamp for it. So that's how my middle grade March is going so far. I know in previous years of middle grade March, I would have already been like on my 12th book so far. I've been trying to read slowly and not push myself to read too much so I can enjoy all my reads a lot better than what I was previously. Not saying that I didn't enjoy them. Reading this slow like this has helped me enjoy my books more, and I actually retain more of the books. Sorry, I actually retain more of the books than I did before, which I truly love. And I also got, through my Hoopla, I got A Werewolf at Fever Swamp, because that's my all-time favorite Goosebumps book, and I've been wanting to reread it like crazy. So I got that through my Hoopla. I do have a physical copy, I'm going to sound like a broken record. It's in California with the rest of my books. If you ever hear me say, I do have a physical copy, it's just not here, it's because it's still in California with the rest of my books in storage. I sound like a broken record. I understand. If you don't want to hear that, skip this little portion, I guess. I honestly, I don't know. For a person who loves books, when they don't have all their books with them and they're separated, it is hell. It's purgatory. I'm telling you, it's fucking purgatory not having all your damn books here with you, especially books that you have not physically read yet. Don't get me wrong, my physical TBR is growing because I have been buying books. My husband just recently got me 2 books. He got me Love Theoretically and Inked in Blood. Ink in Blood or something like that. It's the new Viking fantasy romance. It's very gorgeous. I do want to read it. We are possibly, we'll see, fingers crossed, we are possibly highly going to Barnes & Noble this weekend, this weekend by tomorrow. We'll see. I'm supposed to be getting a new phone. So, yeah. Supposed to be getting a new phone. When I get a new phone, we're giving this one to my husband because we actually own this one. We bought it off everything from Verizon. We own this one. My husband's phone is broke, and it's been broke for almost 2 years now. It glitches like crazy because he got a new cell phone because our son ended up breaking it. And then he got a new phone, and he made the mistake of giving his new phone to our son again. And he had the xylophone freaking wand thing that he would play with the xylophone that had a little ball on the end. And he hit the screen just right on my husband's cell phone and shattered it inside the device. And now all it does is glitch, and he can't really do anything on it. And he has 2 cell phones from one he got from a fellow coworker, and then one he's had for years that the headphone jack broke. But he has 2 cell phones that he does all his stuff on, plus his watch. So I'm tired of having him carry around multiple devices. So we're gonna give him this one, and we're gonna use my upgrade to get me a new phone. Plus, he's been talking about how he wants to get me a new phone, so yeah, I think I'm his guinea pig. Because we're gonna get the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra for me. And my phone case, we should be ordering today. I think if we order it today, it'll be here by Monday or Tuesday. So we gotta order my phone case and my screen protector, so we don't have to buy it from Verizon, because then they just tack it onto your bill, and it's more money than what it should be, to be honest. I know this clip is very long. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just been a while, and I am a chatty Cathy right now, apparently. So, that is my phone. My group chat for Bonnie and Alicia on Instagram. Alicia sent the reel. So, yeah, that's what's going to be happening. I will maybe possibly take y'all on the trip with us. I don't know, because the camera that I currently use has to be streaming off of my iPad at the same time as me looking at you and talking to you, because it's a live stream camera. But if you have a little micro SD card, you can do it that way. So I might take you with me. I don't know. I don't know if I want to lug around my iPad and my camera at the same time, because this camera my mom and stepdad got me, and it is expensive. It was an expensive Christmas gift, and I don't know if I want to take it out in the world. I can, of course, record on my cell phone, but I can't transfer my stuff from my cell phone to go onto my iPad, because this is a Android and my iPad is an Apple product. I haven't figured out how to get that from there. Yeah, I just have to screw around with stuff, I guess, and figure it out. And my camera's trying to pick up something in my TV. That's so hilarious. Wow. But yeah, that's just this long rambly update. I'm getting a headache because of dealing with adulting stuff this morning that I really didn't want to do, but I really had to do. Bless me. That I really had to do because I'm an adult and I have a child, so I have to not be a child and do adulting crap. Yay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here and make breakfast and pick up some more The Circle of Terror because I'm really loving this, and the chapter headers are really cute. Some of them are what they say in the movie, like this one is Akuna Matata. One of them was what Disaster is in the Air, which is a part of one of the songs Timon and Pumbaa sings. Another one was No Worries, All the Worries. Another one was one of Scar's sayings, Life Not Fair, isn't it? Life's not fair, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just wondering when Scar's gonna come into the picture. This book is very long. This is the longest one out of all her Disney chills so far, but I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I love that Vera or Jennifer did Scar. I would love to know what she's doing next. I want to know what villain she's doing next, because she's already tackled one that I wanted her to do, which was the Shadow Man. I really want I really want Serena Valentino to do the Shadow Man in her Disney villains series. So Vera or Jennifer already did the Shadow Man, but Scar. If y'all don't know, Lion King is my all-time favorite Disney movie. Okay, I'm gonna get off here because this clip is very long and this last bit is useless to you. Okay, I'll check in when I have anything about reading. We'll see if I get to read today. Okay, bye. Bless you. Hello, everyone. So, I'm gonna do my book haul for March. I don't believe I'm gonna be getting any more books for the rest of the month. I could be wrong. Don't hold me against that, but I don't think I'm gonna get any more. The first book I'm going to be talking about, and I have to get the sticker off, is Love Theoretically by Allie Hazelwood. I haven't read any Allie Hazelwoods ever. And I do have The Love Hypothesis. Or no, Love on the Brain. I don't know, the first one she ever freaking did. I don't even know what the first one is called. The Love Hypothesis. I have that one. I haven't read that one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not because I don't like Adam Driver. And apparently the two main characters are supposed to be Kylo and Ren fanfic. And I don't like Adam Driver. He's not my cup of tea. This, however, has been described as a Sheldon and Amy romance. Sheldon and Amy from Big Bang Theory. And if you know anything about me, Big Bang Theory is like my obsession. I don't know how many times I have rewatched that show over and over and over and over. I own the DVDs. I have like merch from Big Bang Theory. My whole family always quotes Sheldon, or we started watching Young Sheldon also. So yeah. And I forgot to say it is currently 10:23 in the morning. Well, yep, 10:23 in the morning. Yeah, that's the first book I have to talk about. I do need to take this sticker off, this Walmart sticker. I do want to read this. Obviously, that's why I picked it up. So I'm hoping I like it. We'll see what happens. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. The next book I picked up the exact same day as I picked up Love Theoretically is A Fate Inked in Blood, Saga of the Unfated, Book 1 by Danielle L. Jensen. Never read anything from her before, ever. And I heard Holly Hart's books talk about this, and I am slowly but surely getting into Vikings, so... But look, the pages are still, like, stuck to each other, y'all. Because I have not opened this book yet, and it's got stunning blue sprayed edges on this book. But, yes, look at this gorgeous cover. I don't know anything about it, but I do want to read it. Yeah. Bound in an unwanted marriage, Feyre spends her days gutting fish, but dreams of becoming a warrior and of putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. Wow, okay. I mean, you. Another character with the name Feyre, but I don't give a care. And under the dust jacket is this gorgeous emblem. Let's see if we can get that. See that? That is so gorgeous. I hate that the book under it is white. I wish it was a different color so it doesn't get all dirty when I take the dust jacket off. Okay, that was from Walmart. And Saturday, my husband took me to Verizon. I got a new phone, which is this one. I got a Samsung Galaxy 24 Ultra Plus, which it's taken a lot to get used to. Their Samsung, what seems like is they're starting to convert to the same stuff that iPhones do. But yeah. Okay, so we went to Barnes & Noble after we got a cell phone. Because my husband's been really wanting to go to Barnes & Noble. Obviously, I really wanted to go to Barnes & Noble. And we haven't been to Barnes & Noble since March of last year, before we left California. So it's been a long time. Okay, so I got the bind up of the Fear Street First Evil sagas. So I got the True Evil bind up, 3 haunting books in one. Includes the First Evil, the Second Evil, and the Third Evil. I have been wanting this for a long time. When I seen it on, I believe I seen it on Stein's Instagram, and then I also seen it just browsing through Amazon one day, and then I saw Cameron reading it, and obviously I'm going to pick up anything that is Stein, because Stein is my all-time, hands down, favorite author ever. If you come to this channel, you're more than likely going to hear me talk about Stein 90% of the time. Stein in space. That's my thing. Okay, give it here. Give it here. Turn down your tablet, please. Thank you. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Little guy needed juice. I actually do own the First Evil in an original copy, a paperback copy. It's a little beat up because I did get it from Pango Books. This isn't a first printing, but I do own the first one. It is, like I said, beat up. There's like a chunk missing out of here. The corners are all frayed. I had to tape the back because someone decided to bend the crap out of it for some reason. This book has been loved. I'll say that. But I do own this one. So if I really wanted to, I could read this one. But I don't own the second and third one. But now that I own them in a bind-up, I'm still going to get the originals, of course. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to get the originals. But I own the bind-up so I can do them all 3 at one time, like binge the whole thing. So that's a plus. I did not just recently buy this. I just wanted to let y'all know that I did own First Evil. But I can now put this one over there on my red shelf, since I can leave this one up there on my TBR shelf. The next book I got was, and I went to the fantasy section, was looking for this book. I seen the first one, but did not see the second one. So I had to go ask an employee to help me, and I totally walked right past this book because they had it in front of the romance section, which is strange, but okay. I have Empire of the Damned by J. Kristoff, and I loved Empire of the Vampire, book 1 from J. Kristoff. My first book from Mr. Kristoff is actually signed. I got it through Amazon, but this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I don't technically know why it's exclusive. I'm guessing he had put an extra chapter in here or something. I don't know. I need to look up why this is exclusive from the other ones. But it could be... Whoa, okay. I can't show that picture. I believe it's because it's got an extra chapter or something in it. But I do need to look up to see why this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive. It could be a Barnes & Noble exclusive because of the cover. The cover, because I know he did multiple covers for these. And I picked up one from the bottom, and this dust jacket is messed up. That's good to know. It's just red, and it has the star that Gabriel has on his body. The end papers looks like this. And if y'all don't know who Gabriel De Leon is, you didn't read the first Empire of the Vampire book. Here is these ones. And what I was talking about when I was just now talking about my dust jacket being messed up, I'll show you. I did get this on the table, but I was getting one from down below so I wouldn't get a messed up dust jacket. But apparently I skipped over this part being messed up. Annoying. Can't tell you too much. Can't tell you anything about this one because I haven't read it, and it's just a sequel to Empire of the Vampire. So, and we have Gabriel here. And I can't wait to see what happens with Gabriel, because I loved Gabriel so much. I felt so sorry for that man. So sorry. He went through hell and back, basically. So, I had gotten Empire of the Damned, and that's one of my highly anticipated books for this year, was Empire of the Damned. So I can't wait to read it, which will probably be after April. Okay, the next book I got is Amateur Blues. It's the second book to Mickey 7 by Edward Ashton. I loved Mickey 7 so much. I did not know they were making Mickey 7 into a movie. That is awesome. I can't wait to see it. I loved Mickey 7 so much when I read it. I don't own Mickey 7, which you think I would own it if I liked it. I don't own it, but now I own the second one, which gives me intent to buy the first one. So, yay! But yeah, Mickey 7. Love this. I am, like I said before, a huge sci-fi space buff. So, yes. Love it so much. And I can't wait to read this one either. To see what happens with Mickey. Yay. And I'm not telling you any of the synopsis of these, y'all. I like going into my books not knowing nothing about them. The next book I picked up, literally, I have never heard of this book, never heard of the author, seen the cover and the title, and I was like, you're coming home with me. And it is How to Mars by David Inchbirch. Eppenbirch? I don't know how to say his name. For 6 lucky scientists selected by the destination Mars, cooperation and one-way ticket to Mars is an absolute no-brainer. The incredible opportunity is definitely worth an absurdly tenuous screening process, perhaps worth the bizarre mandates of an electronic economic millionaire, possibly worth consent surveillance by reality TV shows cameras. Is this like... Because I know there is a TV show. I started watching it, but we moved from the house we were watching it from. Reminds me of William Shatner's Mars show that he was doing this year. This book looks like it's gonna be good. Y'all, I didn't even open this book at Barnes & Noble. I just picked it up because of the cover and the title. And yes, I do that sometimes. And the astronauts. Like, wow. Stunning. And the last book I got from Barnes & Noble is Slime Doesn't Pay by R.L. Stine. This is a stunning cover, y'all. And I can't wait to read it. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Wow, this wasn't produced by Scholastic. It was produced by Blackstone Publishing. Whoa! I've never opened this. Check that out, y'all. I love green, but check that out. This is a hardcover too. Not many Stein books are hardcovers. Here's the back in papers. I never picked up this book. There are illustrations in this. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Ooh. Creepy monster hand holding a little kid's hand. Whoop whoop. Oh, this is gonna be a good book. I knew nothing about this, just that Stein posted about it on his Instagram, his X, and all of that. X as in Twitter, because Elon Musk changed it. But I knew I had to have it because it's a R.L. Stine book, and as I stated before, R.L. Stine is my all-time favorite author. Hardcover, y'all. The only other hardcover book of Stein's that I own is my Slappy World edition, where it was the anniversary of Slappy's World. Best-selling author of Goosebumps. Wow, like, this is amazing. I can't wait to pick this up and read it. Like, I could read it now for middle grade March, because obviously this is middle grade. I might just get to this month, because, wow. Yeah. Stunning, y'all. I might have to rearrange my reading and pick up this and knock out one of the other books for middle grade March. I have two more prompts left for middle grade March. Do I have to finish them? No. Do I have to read middle grade all month? No, I'm just choosing to because I love middle grade, if y'all don't know, obviously. So, yeah. But yeah, that's my lovely little book haul. These are very heavy. For March, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books purchased in March. And it feels nice to purchase books. Just to go in and be like, hey, I want this book. Pick it up, put it in the cart, and buy it. It feels very, very nice. Because I haven't done that in so long, y'all. But yeah. But I'm going to get off here. This clip, I'm going to try to update you with any of my reading. I know I didn't film anything Saturday or Sunday. But like I said, Saturday we were gone. We were gone all day. My husband came home early from work and we got dressed and went out of town, where my Barnes & Noble is 2 hours away from me, and where I got my phone is an hour away from us. So yeah, we were out of town all day. We didn't get home till like 9 something that night, which is wild. Yesterday, I didn't film at all. I was planning on filming the book haul portion, and talking about everything we done, but I didn't read at all yesterday. I was supposed to, but one thing led to another, and I really didn't read. That morning, I was super irritated and annoying because my watch will not connect to my new phone, and my smartwatch will not connect to my new phone. So I had to call the Verizon store to see what happened. They wanted us to go all the way back to that store yesterday, but that's an hour drive. We didn't want to do that and upset little guy, so we're just gonna do it this weekend, I guess. And I didn't read because I was irritated. I had to go to the store, get a few things, stuff for dinner. Husband needed a gas can, my sister needed dog food, all that other stuff. Just had to do other stuff, cleaned and all that other stuff. So I didn't read. I could have listened to an audiobook, but I didn't, which would have been the smart thing to do, but I didn't do it. But I'm gonna get off here because this clip is very long, and I will try to update you on reading. I'm gonna try to do some reading today because I really need to. I need to finish Fester Grimm, and I need to finish Circle of Terror. I was looking for Fester Grimm at Barnes & Noble, and they only had Gigantus in the series. I already own Gigantus. I need Fester Grimm. So, yeah, that sucks. But, because I would rather read it physically and put it with the rest of my Aivi on the Sea series. But they didn't have it, sadly, which sucks so much. I am going to switch up from reading Lemons by Melissa Savage to reading R.L. Stine's very first book he ever got published, which apparently is a joke book. How to Be Funny, an extremely silly guidebook by Jovel Bob Stein. I believe that's how you say his name. Right here. I'm reading it off of the computer because that's the only way I could get it. They have a physical copy on Amazon for like 60 something cents. It's an Apple paperback. I'm totally gonna buy that. I did not know, like, I knew he had written some joke books, like, for when he was in college and stuff. So, it's so cute, though. The beginning of this book is literally dedicated to his wife. I love it so much. So, I'm going to be reading this instead of reading Lemons by Melissa Savage, because I really want to reread Lemons, but I don't think I'm going to get to it by the end of this month, to be honest. So I'm going to read this. I know for sure that I'm going to love this because I love R.L. Stine. I love his humor. I think it's hilarious. I have already laughed out loud twice now just from the introduction of this book. So I am totally gonna read this. It's only like 75 pages, it looks like, or 77, 75 pages. So I'm going to read this, and I'm gonna have fun reading it. So yeah, I'm gonna change that to from Lemons because it's the prompt, and I had to do some digging. Well, not too much digging, but I had to do some digging. So it's the prompt debut. So you got to go find a debut of an author. It doesn't have to be your favorite author. It could be any author out there. That's why I picked Melissa Savage, because I owned Lemons, and that's Melissa Savage's first book. But I know I'm not going to get to it, and it's like a 300 and something page middle grade, which, again, not a lot. I have read it before. But I know I'm not going to get to it by the end of this month. And I do want to knock out all of Middle Grade March's prompts. So if I do this for debut, then all I have to focus on is Festergrim. Circle of Terror is for my own march, or my own reading through the Cosmos games. Prompts for that. So yeah, I am gonna get off here though, and I'm going to enjoy this, I presume, a joke book from Stein. Okay, bye. Hi y'all. It's about 5:40 and I'm gonna make dinner. I'm going to be making this kielbasa thing. It's got kielbasa potatoes, bell peppers, and onions in it. And I have been reading Circle of Terror today. Loving it. Loving every single bit of it. Hold on, I'm trying to find the recipe. This isn't... So I am currently on page 144, chapter 14. Oh, sorry, chapter 13, page 144. And a lot has happened so far. Silas tried to go to the Luffin graveyard, got stuck on a bridge. His dad came. His dad fell like Mufasa fell in the movie. The old man, the old caretaker, was telling him things that Scar was telling him, like in the movie. And then his dad was telling him about... let's see, where was it? Let me just get the exact thing his dad said. Dad said, flipping the channel is static. That's what cowards do. Courage is how you act when it's able to find you. So he was saying, son, being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble. That's basically what Mufasa says to Simba inside of the movie. So it's got some quotes from the movie, and I love that so much. But I'm going to get off here, watch Katie, and cut up the potatoes, onions, and all that stuff for dinner. And I will continue to be reading this, and I will try to do an outro tonight, and we'll see what happens. If not, then this is the end of the video, and bye.